All right. What is up? What is up? I haven't really been that lazy. The market's just been terrible. Market's just been terrible. But the last time I told you guys, I don't know when the last time I came on here. Said I start holding swings when we break this level. See, we broke this level. But then we broke this level yesterday. Oh, that's Monday. Right? Monday, I think it's the 28th, 29th, something like that. 29th. Yeah, Monday the 29th. And then complete reversal today. Our breath got destroyed. Right? So if we just zoom in, it's our breath level. Not that good. Not that good, right? So yeah, you can if I hide myself, you can see down here. Look at this. It's terrible. That's also not what we want. Also not what we want. Here we go. You can see the T1, the T2108 is getting whooped. It got whooped. Changed a negative 21% today. But you see this right here? You see this right here? No, wrong button again. You see this? You see this? You see that? Look, listen. This is what this is. We got some green check marks. Green check marks. And then we got a red check. Oh. All right, hit the wrong button. Showing off too much. Anyways, yeah, man. Even when the market's doing bad, when you start seeing things picking up in breath, that's usually a good sign. I did a little study a little while ago. Let me see if I can. No, I didn't do the study. That's a lie. But I did look into the study that someone did, and I also was giving advice about it. If I can just look real quick. And this is completely unnecessary, but this is from Base Report. We did some research, and I don't know actually where it's at in here. I think it's not in community shares. No, it's probably in the okay. It's not the voice channels. Feedback, add symbol. I think this is it. Yeah, somewhere along the lines in here. Why did I say jump to present and it didn't jump to present, bro? Do what you're supposed to do. Okay. No, it's not what we're looking for. Uh, yeah, if this opened up better, okay, it can open up better. This was like breakouts. So this was pretty much breakouts. Move per day. So this is the moves per day. So if we just look at one example here real quick. You can see the highest amount of breakouts is after a recovery period. This makes sense. But this is why you need to be aware of what the market's doing. Even when the market's doing bad, you want to really be in. You want to be going in, like aggressive in the market once you identify it's a recovery period. Now the hard part is identifying that it's a recovery period. But you can see when the market's steadily going up, you do not get these huge number of breakouts. Like look at this. 40, 60, 40. And you don't get that when the market's kind of going sideways. When the market's going sideways, this is moves per day out per day. It's this light blue line. So, and this is not my study that I did once again, but you can kind of see after the dip, After we start dipping, and there's more information on this, but I mean, you can go to base report and look into this, or you can just join the base report Discord like I did, and you can get to more of this information. But you can see when the market's going down and then it comes up, that's when you get all the huge moves. This is like a 2 week delay or something like that, because it's like the close. It looks for like a breakout, like um every it measures the breakout back like 2 weeks. So it dates the breakout back like 2 weeks. So it's always 2 weeks. So you can see the dip came here, and it's something like that. I don't know. I mean, I can look it up in here if I wanted to, but that's going to take too much time on the stream, and I'm pretty sure not everyone's interested in this. Go for it when you're reading through it. I didn't find anything meaningful. Okay, well, I did. So here's my response. I said, here's my response. Yeah, we continue over, but make my take is pretty simple. The QQQ and other indices are lagging indicators what appears to be by weeks. The second point, which is probably less obvious, that the highest amount of breakouts per day happened after the market dip. The recovery periods of the market that made the QQQ go linear straight up is where a lot of the peak breakout days per year was made. Also, I want to make sure I understand the graphing axis. There's about 45 white lines between 2 months measurement, correct? And they are representing trading days. Is that correct? He says, thanks. He says, was just looking for anything that made a 30% move in 10 days or less. So it dates back 10 days. So check that out, right? We're looking at something that dates back 10 days. So if we open this up again, this graph is going to date it back 10 days. So you see we have this huge move right here. I don't know what date this is because obviously I can't click on the chart. But so from here to here, you stupid. So from here to here, you date it back 10 days. So each white line is a day, and there's 45 days in between. So pretty much, yeah. I can turn on my camera again. Yeah, so no, we don't want to mess with that. So pretty much, you date this back 10 days, and if it made 30%, so it's going to, code is going to check and say, hey, let's go back 10 days ago. Did it make 30% move? Okay, it did make a 30% move 10 days ago. From the close price to the close price of that day. It'll say, hey, it made a 30% move. We count that as a breakout. So the breakouts are happening, somewhere around here, and then we're dating it back 10 days when this line is going up. So that's just how it works. So some people might not be able to read charts that well, but whatever. I just gave you the answer to it regardless. Thanks. That's really interesting. Just want to clarify that you're not the traditional breakouts only. There was no criteria to set up. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I don't really care about the traditional breakouts. The point is the stock moves and gains momentum drastically after a dip. So during a recovery period is the best time to trade, your momentum setups, your long swings, things like that. And if we look right now, guess what happened? This is why I came here around these days, and I said, hey, the market's getting kind of strong. Like, we need to start looking, because once again, the market took a mean dip. The SPY took a dip. The QQQ took a dip. Is still taking a dip. But during these dipping periods is where you get the best breakout periods afterwards. So you want to be looking actively for swings after this. And I would love to wrap up the stream right there, but I'm going to finish my prep. But the trades that I'm in is CGC and ACB. I was also looking at a couple other things. I was looking at taking Tilray. I think Tilray was like one of the first ones to break out on a weed stock today. The market overall has been very shitty. This week the market has not been good at all. The market has been good in months. Honestly, the market hasn't been good since maybe like mid-March. Maybe before that, maybe like first 2 weeks of March, the market kind of went and then April, the market was pretty trash in April. It was garbage. And that's when I kind of stopped streaming because it's nothing to stream. It's nothing to talk about. The market's terrible. It's no reason. Go do something more proactive and more productive with your time. Figure out a new strategy to trade or something. Like go study, go do something to improve. Don't just sit there spending all your time analyzing the poor conditions that you shouldn't be trading in. I mean, you're going to do that at first because that's how the game goes. Like you don't know what a terrible market is. So at some point you're going to do that at first. You're going to spend all this time trying to analyze how you can make market money in these terrible conditions. But then sooner or later you're going to realize, oh, I shouldn't be going for home runs in these terrible conditions. And then you're probably going to be like, well, all right, I can make these little trades. I can get, maybe 1 hour, 2 hour here. And you're going to realize you're going to do a bunch of work to go damn near break even. And then you're going to realize I should just be trading with advantage at some point when you grow as a trader. And you're going to be like, I should stop forcing these setups. So for momentum trades, right, you don't want to do this. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm a momentum trader. I trade swing trades and hot themes, more momentum stuff. I'm not looking for this perfect high tide flag to, actually I kind of am, but not really. Like I'm looking for the perfect high tide flag on, let's see if I can find an example on, like something like here on CGC, and this is the intraday. And even then it didn't even look that good. Maybe it's here. Yeah. This is not a perfect flag. By any means, it's pretty loose, but I look for stuff like this during the day. But on a daily, I don't look for stuff like that. Not anymore. On an hourly, I don't really look for stuff like that. I haven't really mastered my hourly trading. So really can't talk about that. But anyways, yeah, I'm here today mainly because I need to stream a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to get out of rhythm. And I haven't really been prepping for the market that hard. I keep my backwatch list up, like I said, man. You gotta stay disciplined. You gotta keep doing the stuff that gets you the money every single day so you can be prepared. But you don't really want to spend as much time. Like I'm not trying to analyze what are the hot sectors. I'm not reading through all the news cycles and stuff like that right now because I know that strategy is not working right now. It's not a good time to be doing that type of stuff. When the market gets more in a favorable position to trade those type of setups again, I'll start reading through all the news cycles, making sure I understand what's going on. I'll read through a news cycle for a hot theme. Like I went and tried to read up on cannabis today to see why it was just going absolutely nuclear. I didn't find anything, but I tried. We'll probably try to do that again on stream today. But I don't know this one. No, it's up there still. But yeah, we got some stocks breaking out, and then we got some stocks pulling back. We got a little bit of chop. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy at all. Okay, let's slow down here. Yeah, we got okay. No, we don't. We don't have a couple of these. So we got CGC. We need to add. Yeah, so we're just updating our backwatch list for you guys who don't remember. We always start off with our backwatch list. We go through it. We kick out the stocks that shouldn't be there. Add the stocks that should. Oh my God, Root went up 30% today. I was gonna grab this the other day too, but I said no swing trades. Don't make sense. It went up 30% overnight. In the aftermarket, why? This thing is still a small cap and it's moving like it. It just hit all time highs again. What a fucking beast! Yeah, like I said, man, we're getting some breakouts right now, but the market overall it's not like it's not the strongest, but we're getting some strong and like small cap right now. We're getting, what does IWM look like? IWM's not. This went negative today. SNDL. SNDL have actual value? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I guess it does. It's traded 23 point. Yeah, that's good volume right there. On regular days, doesn't look like it has that much volume. It's tradable though, that's for sure. We'll keep outlook on that. WGS, cool. Yeah, we got some things that I don't know, man. If I had to take a guess, my guesses have been pretty accurate lately. I'm gonna take a guess. I would say that I would It's all good, bro. Really? 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 Is anyone seeing this? I just went down a list of, the stocks I was doing good today. Most of them outside of the weed stocks are gapping up. Like even Root, this is a gap up because it's overnight. It's in the post market. So it's going to show tomorrow. This didn't run up today. This just ran up in the aftermarkets. So tomorrow is going to have already gapped up. So looks like a lot of strong gap ups are occurring right now. And I'm definitely going to make sure I pay attention to Root. I'm going to put that on the EP list. I haven't even checked the news. I'm throwing it on there already. Desperate. Yeah, look, this is a gap up. Is this no, this can't be overnight because it already gapped. You can already see it. Let's see this one. Overnight, another gap up overnight. You know what I'm saying? Like these some this is strong. This is a strong showing right now. What is this not no, yeah, this is what this EP looked like last time. Looked like this. Right? And I remember this one. The 1 minute just went ballistic. The 1 minute traded like huge, like had a huge range in the first minute. Pins, this is probably a gap up overnight too. Even though I don't think I'm as interested in this one, but it traded a lot of volume in post market. Look at this. 600. Okay. Well, not 600. 1.1 million on the initial bar. Bruh, that's 1.1 million on the initial bar. It's kind of. Its volume is 9 million. So the first 5 minute bar after the market closed, it traded 10% of that. Then it traded another 1 million bar. And then 600K. Yeah, it's trading huge volume. Like, let's see how much it traded overall. Do we have the 4 hour? Okay, we do. We're just gonna change this to 4 hour. Traded 4.7 million. So it traded half a day's volume in the post market. It's pretty good. If we look at something like Root, let's see what Root did. Root went insane. That's so nuts. Root traded less than half. Close though, but you see how much it went up. So you can tell in the post market, trading half is actually a lot. What did I did something wrong here? 5 minutes on 1 hour now. Oh, we need to change this to 5. Cool. Let's keep going. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, let's change this back to date. Yeah, I don't want to. It really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. I don't want to be here all day though. My YouTube videos are usually long. We'll probably upload this one on YouTube. Okay, ATI. See, another gapper did well today. I'm not used to seeing gappers do well anymore unless they're like some random small cap piece of shit. But these are not the small cap piece of shit stocks. These are, they're kind of real. Did I add this to the backwatch list? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, another one. Another gapper that had a strong showing. Like I said, we haven't been seeing gappers like do good. So the fact that we got a couple, that's signs. That's signs to start paying attention to it. What is Eata's restaurant? Okay. How much did this gap? Some of these gap ups is like not relevant though. Snap. There we go. Got another gap up that's holding. I haven't been paying attention to everything. I didn't add EAT. I don't know why. Not adding the stocks that I should be adding. SMPL. I don't know what this is, but it did make a pretty good move. EAT, GL. Yep. Don, no. Shake Shack. I guess that's a breakout bar. We'll take that. So restaurants, we got a couple of restaurants. DJT. I had this one yesterday. I got stopped out today. I got stopped out I got stopped out because I moved my stop up. I made some money. I moved my stop up to like 47.50, and I got stopped up. I just moved it to the opening bar low. It didn't really go anywhere today. Like it made the high in the beginning of the day and went sideways the rest of the day. But I had a decent sized position there. I would have kept it. I wouldn't have been mad. I would definitely have like an extra 1R if I had it currently versus where I sold it at. But I brought it yesterday. So yeah, I think I brought it yesterday, like here, the break of this bar or whatever. But we're out of it already, so it doesn't matter. And I did think it was gonna go like huge, but like I said, I don't really care what I think. What my studies have shown me is that the market doesn't do good when breath is down, the SPY is turning down. This is not the time where you want to be trying to swing stuff. But you know, there is stocks that make exceptions, but I don't play for the exceptions. I play for majority rules. I like to get into stocks when majority, like, the majority of stocks are killing it, or the risk reward is just so high. I can be wrong 6, 7, 8 times in a row, and then the one time I'm right, I'm rolling in money still. So you want to get those big trades to cancel out the other ones. Find strategies like that, and consistently perfect your craft of how to trade them and how to execute. You'll be making some money eventually. I'm looking at this one because I'm like thinking about adding it to the watch list, but I don't think that's necessary, to be honest. I'm not about to trade no biotech. Yeah, Zim. So we got 50 names in the back watch list, which is absolutely ridiculous because we had like 10 on last Friday. Yeah, we didn't. No, we might have had more than 10. We might have had like 15 to 20. Got spider webs on my computer. That's how long I haven't been down here. My goodness. This is like my streaming setup, so I really only get on this to stream. Okay, SMTC. Yeah, the Simi's been doing good. I had a Soxo got destroyed today. I had Soxo. I actually brought in my RA and I didn't even know I had it. So I sat through all of this huge down movement here. I sat through all of this. I think I got it probably like this day. I don't even know what day I got it, but I sat through like a huge down movement, and yeah, I lost a decent amount of money in my IRA because you guys know I go big in my IRA. Like, now I didn't have a huge position. I think I had like a third of my account in it. So I didn't lose that much, but I probably lost like 5% of my IRA. But it was probably more than that because this actually went up. So I sold out this day here. So, but imagine if I would have sold out this day and then it would have did this. I'd have been pissed. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Why I feel like I'm not in the camera screen? Like, did my camera move? What? Yep. Things what you do streaming, man. Forget stuff. Forget how stuff is. Yeah. I think my camera zoomed in a little bit more or something. I don't know. I did something here. Well, if I streamed consistently, well, I do stream consistently. I've been streaming consistently all year. I just stopped because the market sucks. Let's keep going. Kava. Nice. More biotech stuff. Like I said, man, I wasn't really I update my backwatch list every single day. You gotta stick to the process that, gets you to understand what the market's doing. Can't walk away from the things that make you very knowledgeable and helps you be prepared, But you can take it easy when the market's being like, you don't have to do certain stuff. Like, you don't need to. Market's terrible. You're not going to be trading swings. You're not going to be doing this setup. You don't have to spend so much time analyzing how everything in that setup is doing, right? At least that's how I look at it. Now, I'm not the best trader. I'm decent. I would say I'm getting to the point where I'm almost considering myself good. You know, I can have a drawdown, and I know I can feel like 100% confidence. Hey, I'm going to make this money back in the future. Not even like, oh, in the future is like a year away. Like in the recent future, like I'll be back. You know, um, in a month or two. You know, and that's how it's been for like the last year. I mean, last year I had some drawdowns too, and I got it all back. Last year I had a 20% drawdown. I got all that back. This year I don't know what my drawdown was. But I'm like 10% away from my all-time high. So, yep. I definitely had a drawdown this year. I think most people did, but I was up big this year, like really big, beginning of the year, January. Just trading EPs, man. Just killing it trading EPs. Now EPs haven't been working, obviously. So you can't really kill it trading EPs if they're not working. But I've been really good and really consistent at staying disciplined, trading stuff like these low float, small cap breakouts. You know, stuff like here. You know, these type of breakouts when you have this type of movement. And I figured out how I personally want to trade them and what I think is the more probable trade and the biggest winners on these. I did take a trade on this today. No, actually, I won a little bit of. No, I don't know if I won money on this trade. I should have, but I don't know if I executed well. I think what happened was I took this entry right here, and obviously I got stopped out here, and then I think I made a slight money on this entry right here again, and it pretty much turned into like a damn near break even trade. That is what happened. Because I sold off right here at the top of this, and yeah, I made the money back that I lost. I made a little bit over than the money I lost, I think. But then I took a CGC when it broke out today, and I took ACB when it broke out today. And obviously, those were two game changing trades. You know, I just happened to be at my computer when these things be going on because I have a job, but you know, I don't need to say that on camera. Anyways, so I don't know when I got into CGC. I really don't know when I got into ACB, but I got in early enough with like at least over 10% of my, like 20% of my account for both of them. I wish I would have went bigger. But I got like, I don't know why I didn't go big today. I mean, I'm usually a person who goes extremely big, like 50, 40% of the count into a trade. But once again, just going back to my logic, like I said, when we look at the breadth of the market's not doing good. It's not. It's doing bad, doing very bad. The breadth is not doing good. The SPYs is not doing good. The indices is not doing good. None of these things is doing good. So to me right now, like, I don't know why you'll be wanting to hold swings because it's been showing not to work as of late. But even though it wasn't showing to work, I seen this opportunity. I said, oh shit, all of them? That's what I said. I said all of them. So all the little shitco piece of shit weed stocks is going up. Even the good ones is going up. I said, hold on a minute. I said, I have to participate. So overall, I have about maybe between the two stocks, I have like 45% of my account in weed right now and cannabis. And yeah, I mean, we got a huge move today. So, yeah, man. Like, I think I don't know when I entered. I entered before this, but right now this is up 45%. So that should say a lot right there. That should say how much money I made today. And yeah, this one is up. This one is only up 17%. So, you know, is what it is. I wanted to add to CGC. I wanted to add here, but I did not.